Trading on the web app is tedious. It's a grind. It takes hours, but it doesn't have to. I'm going to show you guys ways to make coins literally while you sleep. What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. My name is Sean, aka Elite, and today I'm going to show you guys a trading method that I'm going to be using for passive investment income, passive coins coming into the account. Now, I showed you one in the last video. Go check that out if you haven't yet. It's a tricky little investment method to where you can invest in inform cards, but you don't actually spend any coins on the investment overall. You can still use those coins on other investments. Well, today I'm going to show you guys this trend that I've already been seeing at the beginning of FIFA 23. And that trend is the fact that these high-rated meta cards are obviously going to continue rising as we get closer to the game. The more buying power, the more demand for teams is rising, but these cards drop at 6 p.m. UK and the hours following that, and then they start rising again into the night. We saw it last night. Vinicius Jr. almost doubled in price, and now in today's market, we're seeing a similar thing. And this time, when I saw the dip in prices on players like Rudiger, well, I took advantage of it. As you can see here on Futbin, Rudiger is 52,000 coins on the market. If you scroll down, he has been cheaper throughout the day. 44,000 coins. Yesterday, he got as low as 40,000 coins, 37. So obviously, every single day, he's going to rise a little bit higher, and he's going to continue to go up. But we can see how much that spikes. Now it's at 52,000, and as we get later into the night, we're going to see this card continue to go up in price. Rudiger is now 52K, as we just saw. There's a few of them on the market there, but we were able to pick him up, thankfully, for 45,000 coins and 43,000 coins. If you think about the tax at about 52,000 coins, well, you're looking at about 2.5K. So almost, we'll round up to 3K. And if we sold for 52K, we'd get 49 back. That's 6K profit here. That's 4K profit here. And it's only rising as of right now. And then for the Hamari Traore, it's an 85 rated inform. 11,000 is too cheap. 12,000 is too cheap. So that's why I picked up a couple of those. I don't think that this card is going to be absolutely spectacular and game changing. Maybe Hakimi is the better option still. But for the price, you're getting it for 1/3 of the price of Hakimi. That's first of all, and then second of all, it goes out of packs as well. This Traore card does. So after Wednesday, it's not going to be in packs anymore. 88 pace, 81 dribbling, 80 defense, 83 physicality. I think people are going to want it in their teams. And for discard price, there's absolutely no reason not to. So I think it goes up to at least 15, 16, 17K while it's in packs. I think after it's out of packs, it goes even higher. But that's generally what all Team of the Week 1 cards do. And we shouldn't really be looking that far forward quite yet with investments. We want to be making profit within 3 or 4 days on most of these cards. And, well, with the Rudiger, I want to make profit tonight because we've only got 12,000 coins liquid right now, and we've only got a couple of these cards on our transfer list. The 2 Hamari Traores. We've got one more in our quick sell recovery, and then we've got 2 Rudigers, which add up to 100,000 coins themselves. We've also got Lukaku, and yeah, I just picked that card up as a trade. But that's what we're looking at right now. I'm going to show you guys how to find cards like Rudiger and how to know when it is time to pick them up. So I actually just packed a position change modifier in an untradeable pack that I got out of an objective. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn that untradeable position modifier into tradable coins. We're going to turn that into coins for ourselves. So Ansgar Knauf right now is going for 450, maybe 400 coins. If we're lucky, we'll be able to get him for 400, but let's just go grab him for 450 right now. And he's a right mid. So what we're going to do is we're going to send him to the club. We're going to go to our squads, and we're going to add Ansgar Knauf to the squad. Once we do that, we're going to take our untradeable position change. We're going to make him a left mid, and this is just one example. There's a lot of different players that can work with this, but since German left mids that are gold are pretty rare and expensive on the market, what we're going to do now is we're going to list that card for 3,000 instead of 450. List that for transfer, and hopefully it'll sell within the first hour. If not, I'll list it for like 2,900 or 2,800 and see if it sells for that. But that's how you turn a untradeable position change modifier into a tradable profit of 2,500 coins or something similar to that. So the same thing happened when I got a chemistry style, which was Shadow. So Shadow cards right now go for about 2,000 coins on the market, maybe a little bit less than that. but I got it untradeable once again. So what I want to do is I want to find a player that is kind of in the range of probably 3,000 to 5,000, maybe up to 8,000 coins. That's a defender that would benefit very much from adding the shadow card to it. And now that defender might not go up in price by 1,800 coins like the price of the shadow card, but it will go up by like maybe 1,000 to 1,200, and we can still turn that untradeable shadow card into coin profit. So I'm going to find a player like that, and I'm going to list them, and I'll show you guys when they sell. Right, guys, so this video is coming along very nicely. If you guys take a look at my transfer list real quick, you can actually see that I applied this position change to Martinez. He actually just sold as I looked at this. I bought him for 2,100 coins, applied the shadow, and then sold for 3,200. He sold within a minute. I actually literally just listed him and he sold. And then on top of that, we also sold the Knauf. I had to relist him. He didn't sell for 3,000, but he did sell for 2,600. So in the end, we still made 2,200 on an untradeable position change card. So we'll take that all day. Then as we go down here, we've got an update on Rudiger, and then we also have to explain what other cards we're going to look at in the next couple of days. But Rudiger, as we said, we bought him for an average of 44,000 coins, and as the night has gone on, I went and had dinner. I was just kind of just sitting with these Rudigers on my transfer list, and now he is up to 59,000 coins, just about an hour later since that last take. So we really didn't have to do anything to make these coins other than just wait, and the card has gone up in price. Now, I just waited an hour, and he went up 7,000 coins, so over the course of these next few days, you can imagine how much higher he could potentially go. But at 6 p.m. UK each day, and the hours following that, we are expecting that to be the dip, because that is when you get the tradable rewards from the daily SBC that we're expecting pretty much every day, and then possibly marquee matchups here and there. But over the weekend, you shouldn't have to worry about too much other than that daily SBC in terms of supply. Either way, it does add more buying power, and buying power and opportunity cost is everything you need to know to make your next investment. Now, everybody asks me, Elite, what cards should I invest in? That's the correct question. But so many people ask the wrong question, which is, should I keep this player or should I sell? Well, really you should keep it because everything's going to go up. All the meta cards, every usable card other than really low rated ones are going to go up in price. The question is, which is going to be the card that rises the most? Okay, so that's what we're going to look at. When we take a look at players like Dybala, let's go ahead and talk about how the card has not really changed in price over the course of the first couple of days. He's been 11,000 coins almost since release. Everybody has 11,000 coins, and he's not been rising a ton. Maybe 1,500 coins at the most. The card's going to continue to go up, but at that slow rate, nothing too exaggerated in terms of his price increase. While if you take a look at a player of the exact same rating, Vinicius Jr., complete opposite. This card was 47,000 coins at its lowest point I saw. Now he's 170 and beyond. It's like chasing the ice cream truck when it's going 5 miles per hour faster than what you can run. This card just continues to rise at a rate that people cannot afford it. And once a couple people do get to the coins that can afford it, they buy the card, and then that just forces the card to go up even higher in price until it finally settles at what its eventual price will be. Now, no trader in the game can accurately predict exactly where that card is going to stop. They can make an estimate, but realistically, it just comes down to how many coins enter into the game, which is super hard to tell. But what I will tell you is that this card has not hit its ceiling yet. If it continues to rise at the rate that it's going to keep going and going and going and going. Once you start seeing it slow down and people continue to have more buying power, but the card doesn't seem to be rising, that's definitely the ceiling. And we're not even close to that yet. This card at this rate could be hitting 300k plus. Now, we're looking at cards that have not hit their ceiling. And have we seen some cards do so? Yes, a lot of those lower rated cards have. The cards between the prices of 5,000 coins up to even 40,000 coins have probably started hitting their peak, or at least getting close to it. As I said at the beginning of this video, and I've reiterated, everything is going to continue to rise. That's no doubt. So if you have an Erling Haaland or a Paulo Dybala, they're going to continue to rise. Are they going to rise at the rate of other cards? Is Alisson or Ederson going to rise at the rate of other cards? Well, let's take a look at Ederson and use that as an example. The card right now is only 12,000 coins or something like that, It's an 89 rated card. So you know this is a safe investment. It's going to go up in price. There's no way in both reasons. One, an 89 rated card for SBCs down the line is going to be just 13,000 coins. And two, a card that is actually usable like a Brazilian from Manchester City and it's going to fit into so many teams is going to stay this low. But it's a goalkeeper. And you don't really hear too many people going out and playing Ultimate Team and saying, wow, I want to pick up Alisson as my first player for my team. Nobody does that. Goalkeepers are not a priority. So there's not going to be a very extreme rise out of nowhere on these goalkeeper cards. So we've got to find some other things. And here's the bad news. A lot of these cards are cards that are probably out of price range, and we've got to really work our butt off to get to them. Heung-min Son is one of them. I really like this card, and although it has risen overnight to night, and you can see it's above where it would normally sell for. It's at 240k right now. It'll drop back down at least a few dozen thousand coins before this video even comes out, and most likely it'll get down to like 220, 210 at like 6 p.m. UK. So this Heung-min Son's going to be a great example, a great investment. It's going to get up over 300k. It's probably going to get to 400k. The problem is most people can't afford it, and that's why it's one of the best investments. Lionel Messi. Messi's another example. I mean, his name is literally Lionel Messi, so you already know it's going to have a little bit of demand just because of that. The card might not have as much pace as previous years, but he's 170k. He was just 120k earlier. We will see another dip. He might get down to 140, 150 again, and then he's going to skyrocket back up over 200k probably tomorrow night. The card is beginning to get buyers. There's going to be people that can afford him by tomorrow, and because of that, he's going to continue to go up. Have we seen the peak and the ceiling for Messi, similar to Vinicius Jr.? No, they're at about the same price actually, so you can kind of see them hand in hand rise together. So no, we have not hit the ceiling for Lionel Messi. But if we take a look at maybe Llorente, maybe we have hit somewhere close to the ceiling for Llorente, who is going for how many coins now? 30,000 coins. So a lot of people can't afford him, a lot of people can. He's kind of in the middle, so it's one of the tougher ones to predict. But you also have to consider he took a big spike last year right before the game came out, but he was also 86 rated. So we're going to see a big spike for him, but is he going to get over 70,000 coins? Probably not that high. Probably not over 60. But again, it's hard to predict that kind of thing. What I will say is that this card will rise. It's not going to be a huge spike like we're going to see with the higher rated cards. You've got to think, these 84 rated are much easier to pack than Lionel Messi at 91 rated. That card is going to be so much more rare, so it's not going to be too affected by a bunch of supply coming in from marquee matchups or from FIFA points or from daily SBCs, while Marcos Llorente might be a little bit more affected by that. And cards like Adeyemi, who started out at 10,000 coins, and I told you guys to stay the heck away from him, are now at less than 10,000 coins by a lot. 4,000 coins, it seems. So he's already dropped a ton, and it won't be more than a week or two before he's discard price. I honestly probably wouldn't even give it that long before you can get this card for 1,200 coins, okay? It's going to be very cheap. It's 75 rated. It's a good card. Don't get me wrong. I mean, look at it. It's a great league. He's got 4-star skill moves. Dortmund, striker, 93 pace, decent stats. For a 75, yeah, it's going to be discard price. It's 75 rated. It cannot hold that value at that price. So that is what you've got to consider when you're investing. 1, which cards have not hit their ceiling yet? And 2, the opportunity cost. Sure, you could pick up 5 Dybalas for 11,000 coins, but you could probably spend the 55,000 coins there on a higher rated gold card or a card that's going out of packs, like an inform like that, and make a much higher percent of profit. So it's not about if you're making a profit, it's about making the highest percentage of profit. And that's what I'll leave you guys with today. Let's go ahead and see what Rudiger has changed in price in the last couple of minutes since I've been talking, and I'll probably be listing him on the market here for that price soon. He's still sitting at 59,000 coins, which after tax, you've got to consider it's about 3,000 coins per card. So that means we're going to make 16,000 coins on this minus the 3k, so about 13k on this Rudiger. and about 11K here. So a total profit of 24 to maybe 25,000 coins after we sell these Rudigers, and that's if I sold it right now. I might wait a few more minutes, maybe 30 minutes to an hour to sell those. And then the Hamari Traores, we didn't talk a lot about, just kind of holding on to him, maybe make a couple K on him as well. So that's what I'm going to leave you guys with today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Guys, if you made it to the end of the video, do not forget to drop a like on the video. Let's shoot for 400 likes on this video. And on top of that, I want you to comment down below, what do you think is going to be the biggest rise in investment tomorrow? We'll go ahead and take a look at them over on Twitch, and I'll read through the comments, and I'll take a look at your guys' predictions on which cards are going to rise the most tonight, the day that you guys are going to be watching this video. And if you're watching this video 3 months from now, don't worry. Let me know who you think's going to rise the most tonight when you're watching. All right, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.